Millennium Royal, big time. They can't make their minds up about Attorney General at 9s. Hennessy also 9s. 10s bar. What does Ruby Walsh think will win it?
I'm going to go with Hennessy, Carlo Ellens. Time him with Over the Creek, who won well earlier on. Carlo's shrewd enough, so I'll roll in with him. Robert Lucy Butter taking £3 off. Well worth the £3 claim.
And they're off racing with Wild Cane Ridge. Lee Gray back to hurdles today after a shoddy round of jumping the other day. Leads over the first and jumped that well, that smaller flight. From in second, Gold Gun, then Spring Breeze, and All Noble in fourth place in the yellow jacket. So continue on towards the next. Hennessy is fifth, then Joxer in the light blue sleeves. You just see the sheets across the track, trying to protect the course from frost. With another cold night in prospect. Wild Cane Ridge. Let's hit that one from Gold Gun and All Noble, and then Spring Breeze and Hennessy. So they continue on the far side of the course, looking further back, leading Contender from Tarkazar, and Millennium Royal and Onnix, the two Francois Dumaine train runners. I Will Remember You is held up in last place at the moment. Attorney General towards the outside as they head towards the next flight. Wild Cane Ridge by 3 lengths. And this Pertemps qualifier, and all the runners, any horse that starts in a Pertemps qualifier, qualifies to run in the final, which takes place, of course, at the festival here in March. And if a Pertemps qualifier is abandoned, all the horses entered qualify for the final. Wild Cane Ridge by 4 or 5 lengths to Gold Gun, then All Noble. Those are the front three. They're followed by Spring Breeze and Hennessy some way off them. Hennessy, who chased home over the creek last time out, over fences at Hereford. The pale blue jacket further back is leading Contender. Yellow of Onnix, who's got a big white face, one of the French Raiders. The dark blue sleeves to the outside, Attorney General. And in a black and red jacket at the back at the moment is I Will Remember You, along with Millennium Royal, and also Tarkazar towards the inside. So swinging left-handed up the straight, we're still over a circuit ahead of them, and Wild Cane Ridge, who's wearing blinkers for the first time today. They certainly seem to be having an enlivening effect. Gold Gun is second, orange in the yellow All Noble, then Spring Breeze, nose-banded Joxer, yellow sleeves far side, Hennessy, white-faced Onnix, leading Contender between runners, then Attorney General. As they continue on towards the flight in front of the stands. Out the back, I Will Remember You, Millennium Royal, and finally Tarkazar. The sixth. And all safely over. Wild Cane Ridge, and Gold Gun and All Noble in front of the stands. 3 lengths away is Spring Breeze to the inside of Joxer. Then Onnix in about 6th place under Benoit Dello. Riding for Francois Dumaine, and it's Christophe Pierre, the multiple French champion, on the other Dumaine runner, Millennium Royal. Well, Wild Cane Ridge has made most of the running so far. Most of the leading players in the betting yet to play their hand, boys.
That's right, but they've got a real good gallop, this horse with blinkers on. He seems to be enjoying himself. He's a little bit disappointing overall. I used to think he was always going to be a good horse, but maybe the blinkers will wind him up a bit. But sometimes, you know, you get some of these qualifiers and they're not running at a true pace, but that's not the case here.
Over the next, still Wild Cane Ridge leading the way, but they're noticeably well grouped together behind. He's got a couple of legs on them, Wilson Rennick here. From All Noble in second. Didn't jump that too well, the leader. Third is Gold Gun. I Will Remember You has improved now. The black and red jacket to dispute third place. Much improved horse as they run uphill, left-handed. And looking towards the rear, Tarkazar's just last now. Hennessy has lost a bit of ground. Millennium Royal beginning to pick up a bit. So too Onnix as they head towards the flight going up the hill. Wild Cane Ridge by about 1.5 lengths to All Noble in second. I Will Remember You jumped it well in third. Then Gold Gun, Spring Breeze, leading Contender Onnix. Then Attorney General towards the outside as they reach the highest point on the racecourse now and about to swing left-handed. They've got a very long run to the second second last, and then an even longer run to the final flight. Wild Cane Ridge still powering on in the lead, and he's got All Noble in trouble in second place, being pushed along. I Will Remember You in third, then Gold Gun. Leading Contender still going okay in the light blue jacket as they run downhill. Also Onnix to the outside. They're followed by Millennium Royal, the maroon jacket, the only horse running off his correct handicap weight here, getting into the race, but Wild Cane Ridge is the one to catch as they jump the second last. So Wild Cane Ridge by about 6 lengths to I Will Remember You. Leading Contender, though, the light blue jacket, Tom O'Brien, has a pretty confident looking posture at the moment. In fourth is Gold Gun, then Onnix. Millennium Royal is back in 6th place, but it's a fairly remote 6th as they swing for home. Wild Cane Ridge is tracked into the straight by Leading Contender, who certainly looks like he might live up to his name, though O'Brien is beginning to ask him a few questions now. Wild Cane Ridge, Leading Contender, drawing closer with every stride. Then I Will Remember You, Gold Gun. Onnix is staying on again in the yellow jacket, and Hennessy from the rear, but it's Leading Contender that takes over now, heads Wild Cane Ridge for the first time at the final flight. Great jump by the leader, and that is Leading Contender, who's pulling clear. 4 or 5 lengths to Wild Cane Ridge. He's run a very bold race, but Leading Contender is too strong in the climb to the line, and Leading Contender wins it well. Second goes to Wild Cane Ridge, maybe Onnix just holding Hennessy for third, followed by Gold Gun, Millennium Royal, a big gap to I Will Remember You, then Spring Breeze, Attorney General, Joxa well beaten, and so too All Noble, who tried to keep tabs with Wild Cane Ridge in the early stages. It's gone to Leading Contender, like most of the runners here, a little bit out of the handicap, but has travelled very kindly indeed for Tom O'Brien here, and certainly looked a Leading Contender from 2 out.